If you've ever tried to make rice, you probably realize it was a nightmare. It came out all mushy, got stuck to the pot, and like, really, you didn't want to eat that thing, did you? But you did, because you spent your money on it. Now granted, practice could make perfect, but there's one way that's extremely easy, perfect results every time, and come on, technology, why not? So right here we have the Hamilton Beach Digital Multi-Cooker. Now to be honest, I was just expecting a rice cooker. I just wanted to make some amazing rice without having to actually do anything. But it looks like this thing does more than that, so that's pretty cool. It looks amazing to me because other rice cookers I've seen on the market are plastic, they don't have a clear top, and you know, that's all it is, kind of boring. But this one right here, it'll match other appliances, and plus you can just sit there and watch the rice cook for, how long does it take, like an hour or something? And this even has a higher capacity than a lot of other rice cookers I've seen. This can actually hold 10 cups of uncooked rice, 20 cups of cooked rice, because you know rice grows as it absorbs the water. Other ones are like 4 cups. So this one's like for a whole family. But with all that being said, I'm gonna pop this thing open and see what we got, because you know, I feel like some rice right now. I don't know what kind of rice I'm gonna make yet, but the cool thing is you can make any kind of rice you want. Put any kinds of seasonings in there, whatever, it'll all absorb inside the rice and taste amazing. We got the rice cooker here. Oh, it even has a handle on it, guys. This is amazing. Pull it out of this plastic. Oh man! I mean, seriously. This thing looks nice. This looks a lot better than I was expecting. I was expecting it to look amazing. Seriously, looks so classy, so clean, that brushed stainless steel look. Seriously, look at that. Looks amazing. Plus we got this glass top right here. Solid glass, they're not lying. So it looks like we have this easy press button that's chrome. Press that. What? I'm a little bit too impressed with a rice cooker. All right, so first thing we have inside of the actual cooker is a steaming basket, so you can steam some vegetables on here. Very cool. Then we have the removable non-stick internal pot. So other than keeping it warm for 12 hours, you can actually schedule this to start cooking your rice up to 15 hours in advance. So you can load it up with the water, the seasonings, the rice, or any other food, although you know, you don't want to use food that needs to be refrigerated because it could go bad before it starts cooking. But you can do that, so you can wake up to fresh rice in the morning. Now with all of that being said, I'm gonna go get everything washed, get my rice, and we're gonna put this thing to the rice, I just love that, to the rice test. Let's go. And now the time has finally come. It's time to actually try to make rice in this rice cooker, aka slow cooker, because it does it all. Now speaking of slow cooking, before we get to the rice, I did actually slow cook some birria in here for about 2 days. Yes, all day and all night. The only problem is I had to reset the timer after 14 hours because that's as long as it lets you do it. But the whole process was very easy. The food came out amazing. The water inside never evaporated. It stayed in here the whole time. Now the problem is when it gets that hot, you can't see anything through the glass. So they advertise, hey, you got a glass top so you can watch your food cook. You can't, you gotta actually open it up. But the good news is all the water stayed inside. It didn't evaporate whatsoever. So it is completely sealed up. So with that being said, let's get onto the rice and see how well it can cook rice. So right here, I actually have about 2 cups of rice, or so I thought. It's 2 servings of rice, and it says to always use the measuring cup that came with it because it's a serving of rice, which is like the standard, and it's roughly 3 1/4 cups. So I guess that's what it is. We got 2 of those in here. So we'll go ahead and dump that in. And now as far as water goes, I was under the impression you would use 2 of those same cups for 2 cups of rice. Although that's not how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to follow the lines inside of the pot. So the pot actually has its own lines and you actually go to 2 cups for that. So let's do that. As you can see, it's a little shy of 2 cups. So I'll just add some more. Okay, looks like we're exactly at 2 cups. Lots of water compared to the rice, but this should be the perfect ratio. So now, close the top. We'll go through the menu, white rice, and on. And now it's cooking. We'll come back when it's finishing up. As the rice is almost done cooking, it does display how many minutes are left. As you can see, we have 2 minutes left. Once again, you cannot see in through the top because of all the condensation, so just keep that in mind if you are planning to look inside to watch your food cook. Although we do see some steam coming out gently, the rice is just about done. I mean, it smells good. I didn't put any seasonings or anything in it, just plain rice and water. Of course, you can add whatever you want, pepper, salt, oil, spices, you name it, it'll cook it all into the rice perfectly. But I just wanted to start simple to make sure I do it right. And just like that, it is done, and it did immediately, all by itself, switch over to keep warm to keep your rice nice and warm until you're ready. So now, the moment of truth. Let's pop the top. Whoo! All that steam came out. Watch out, because that is hot. And as you can see now, you can see through the top. So that's pretty cool. But let's take a look at this rice. Ooh. Oh, hold up. It's burning my fingers, all this steam, but the water's gone. The rice is looking magnificent. I'm trying to check the bottom, make sure nothing got burnt. Everything just looks white. Very moist rice. I mean, seriously, I think this is some perfect rice. All the steam keeps messing with the lenses, but take a look at this rice. Looking great. And it is so hot too. But wow. I mean, this is looking perfect. Yeah, I don't see any brownness whatsoever. Man, okay, let me get a little bit in this bowl. Oh man. Oh man. Let's move this to the side and just look at this magnificent rice. And now, of course, you know I'm gonna hit you with that taste test. I mean, look at this rice, so moist. It smells good. Wow, tastes good. This tastes just like I went to a Chinese restaurant, got some rice. Definitely good. I mean, this is some sticky rice here. I mean, it's just rice and water. I'm not too like caught up on different types of rice, but this definitely tastes like some Asian rice from a Chinese restaurant. And it's not mushy, it's hydrated, it's cooked well, no hard pieces, no burns. Man, seriously, for being just straight up rice and water, it tastes pretty fire. Now, of course, when I make this, you know, for lunch or something, I'm gonna definitely put in some seasonings, maybe some oil, some butter. You know, I can make some Spanish rice in here, different kinds of rice, and it'll be fire because I figured it out. It tastes perfect plain. It's gonna taste amazing when you season it. Man, it worked well. I was able to cook biryani. Here's a slow cooker, perfect. Cook rice in here, perfect. Nothing got burned. I didn't have to do anything. So all you have to do, use your cup that came with it. So it's roughly 3/4 of a cup. That's a serving size, whatever. So use one of those. For each one of those, 1 cup of water, I guess. I don't know if it's actually a cup, but you use the lines inside of the pot. So if you put 2 of those cups of rice, fill it up to the 2. Put 4, fill it up to the 4. Remember, you could put like, what was it, 10 cups in here? Something like that. Whatever it was, like you could make some serious rice. It only took about 30 minutes. That's pretty crazy. I'm liking it. Definitely recommend this unit. Oh.